April 30th, 2025. A white Toyota Crown stops at a traffic light on Ngong Road, Nairobi. It's just past 7:30 p.m. A motorcycle pulls up. A man steps off, raises a gun, and fires. In seconds, Kenya loses a fearless voice. Honorable. Charles Ong'ondo Were, the Member of Parliament for Kasipul. But this wasn't random. He saw it coming. He knew his life was in danger. So, who was Charles Ong'ondo Were? Why was he a marked man? And what's Kenya saying about his shocking death? Buckle up, because today we're diving deep into a story that's shaken a nation. Charles Ong'ondo Were wasn't just another politician. Born in Homa Bay County, he rose from humble beginnings in Karabakh Primary School to become a respected educationist and business leader. This guy was sharp, holding a master's in procurement and supplies, a bachelor's in business management, and even a certificate in computerized accounting. Before politics, he was a CEO, running companies like Victoria Cleaning Services and Benga Group Holding. Talk about a hustle. But in 2017, Were traded the boardroom for the ballot box, winning the Kasipul seat under Raila Odinga's Orange Democratic Movement, or ODM. Re-elected in 2022, he was a voice for his people, serving on the Departmental Committee on Blue Economy and Irrigation. He wasn't just a suit in Parliament. He was out there, leading rallies, singing ODM praises, and connecting with his community. Just a day before his death, he posted a video from a burial in his constituency, hyping up ODM supporters. The man was loved, but not by everyone. Charles Ong'ondo Were wasn't quiet about the threats on his life. 2 months before his death, on February 8th, 2025, he stood up and told the world he was a marked man. He pointed fingers at external forces stirring violence in Kasipul. He even named names, calling out a guy called Aboy from Kenyans who disrupted a funeral in Tindo. Were said goons blocked his car, harassed him, and made it clear his days were numbered. He told the police. He told the public. He even said, quote, "When you hear I have been killed, Kasipul will not be the same again." Chilling, right? But here's the kicker. Were didn't back down. He kept working, kept speaking out. He believed in his faith, saying he carried a Bible on his phone and slept with one under his pillow. He thought that would protect him. Sadly, it didn't. April 30th, 2025. It's a Wednesday evening, and Were's just left Parliament after a long day. He's in his white Toyota Crown, heading toward Mbagathi. His driver's at the wheel, his bodyguard by his side. They stop at a red light near the city mortuary roundabout on Ngong Road, a busy spot, crawling with traffic cops and CCTV cameras. But that didn't stop the killers. A motorcycle rolls up. The passenger jumps off, shatters the driver's side window, and unloads multiple shots at close range. Were's hit. The gunman hops back on the bike, and they're gone. His driver and bodyguard, miraculously unhurt, rush him to Nairobi Hospital. But it's too late. Charles Ong'ondo Were is pronounced dead on arrival. The police call it targeted and premeditated. No kidding, this was a professional hit. The question is, who ordered it? The news hit Kenya like a thunderbolt. Leaders from all sides poured out tributes. National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula called it a cowardly act, saying Were was a fearless advocate who'd left a void in the nation. Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga mourned him as a great son, father, and husband. Raila Odinga, Were's ODM boss, was gutted, calling it a merciless, cold-blooded murder. President William Ruto, despite being on the opposite political side, urged police to dig deep and find the killers. But it's the reactions from ordinary Kenyans that tell the real story. On X, the mood was raw. Some mourned deeply, like one user who wrote a heartfelt condolence to ODM and Were's family, calling him a dedicated leader. Others were angry, pointing to Kenya's growing lawlessness. One post screamed, "This is a brutal reminder of how unsafe Kenya has become. No one is safe." Not everyone was sympathetic, though. Some Kenyans brought up the Finance Bill 2024, which sparked deadly protests. One ex-user asked, how did he vote on the finance bill that killed Gen Zs? Others were colder, quoting MPs who dismissed public deaths, saying, we sympathize and move on. It's a stark reminder of the disconnect between Kenya's leaders and its people. Were, for the record, voted no on the finance bill, but for some, that wasn't enough to erase the bitterness. Right now, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations is on the case. Homicide detectives are combing Ngong Road, analyzing CCTV footage, and chasing leads. Interior Minister Kipchumba Murkomen says investigations have advanced, but no arrests have been announced. The police are tight-lipped, only saying the attack was targeted and premeditated. Witnesses are being urged to call hotlines like 999 or Fichuakwa DCI. But the questions are piling up. Who wanted Were dead? Was it political rivals? Criminal gangs he'd called out? Or something deeper tied to his work in Parliament? And why was a sitting MP gunned down in a secure area? Some on X are even asking, is this a message? Who's next? Charles Ong'ondo Were was more than an MP. He was a son of Kasipul, a fighter for his people, and a man who stared down danger to serve. His death isn't just a tragedy, it's a wake-up call. Kenya's grappling with violence, distrust, and a political system that's leaving too many behind. Will justice be served? Only time will tell. So, what do you think? Was this a political assassination? A personal vendetta? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. If you found this deep dive gripping, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories that matter. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe. Thanks for watching. If you want more on Kenya's untold stories, check out our video on the Blood Parliament documentary linked below. Share this video to spread the word, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.